Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Talk Real, Get Real. Shifu Lloyd will be in shortly, but I'm going to start off the show. And so today we have a good discussion. So I hope everybody's, today is going to be an open podcast. So I want people to, even if people want to come on, we could probably get them on relatively quickly if you type in Zoom cloud meetings on your phone and download that app. We could probably get you on and get you going. So today we have a lot to talk about, and I don't want to give too much of it up or anything like that, but we're going to have a very interesting topic, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go through some of our advertisements because we need to do that. And again, guys, I hope everybody enjoys the show. So let's get ready for another Talk Real, Get Real moment. So guys, hang on tight and let's get ready. Woo! Welcome everybody. So we're gonna go through some advertisements. So guys, hang tight, stand by. We have a couple of advertisements that are live and well right now, guys. So here we go. 516-466-1010. Great Neck. This is where this next amazing seminar is going to be. It's going to be Grandmaster Lee Kum Wing's seminar. It's going to be at Shifu Raul Ortiz's school on the 21st and the 22nd. This is a seminar that you guys do not want to miss. You guys want to be a part of it. This is knowledge. This is information that you guys are not going to get anywhere else. This man is a living treasure. So don't miss it. Don't delay. Get in the mix right now. You guys should be already getting your tickets for this seminar. You guys should be getting involved and already locking down your space and pre-registering. So this is something that's very important. Again, this is going to be in Great Neck. The number is 516-466-1010. Again, it's going to be on the 21st and the 22nd. It's a 2-day seminar. So guys, be a part of it. Get in on the fun, get in on the training, and be a big part of what's going on. So again, hello, Shifu.
Hey, what's up?
So again, Grandmaster
Peoples?
Lee Kum Wing, in Great Neck. Again, 516-466-1010. Look up Shifu Raul Ortiz. Get all the information and pre-register. If you don't pre-register and you miss out, you asked out. Next one coming up is our Sanda seminar. My Sanda seminar is the 4th annual Sanda seminar that you guys do not want to miss. Looks like Lloyd Coleman jumped on. 4th annual Sanda seminar, October 19th. It's going to be from 9 to 1. It's a 4-hour seminar. This is going to be out in Hotesville, New York. The number is 631-447-7738. Again, this is another seminar that you really shouldn't miss. If you guys get the chance and you guys get the opportunity, jump on board.
Oh, it looks like the YouTube stream is working now.
Is
Sweet.
it?
Yeah.
Jump on board. Jump on board. Be a part of it. And this is something that you definitely don't want to miss as well. All schools are welcome. I'm sure all schools are welcome to Grandmaster Lee Kum Wing's as well, but all schools are welcome to mine as well. And it doesn't matter what kind of training; it's just as long as you come in with an open mind. We already have We already have like 10 people already filled in their spots. We have somebody from another school already that just went on PayPal and paid for their spot. So I'm pretty excited about that, from a different school. And not even from Kung Fu. It's from a Kempo school or a karate school base.
Very nice, very nice.
And very excited about that. So we're already filling in the gaps with this. So guys, don't delay. If you get a chance, definitely be a part of it. Jump on board. Again, 631-447-7738. Next one coming up is It Came From the Radio. These guys are doing really well on Facebook, so definitely check them out. They have a lot of good talks, a lot of good interviews, and what's really cool is they have a radio podcast, but they have a camera inside the studio. And
to film them while they're on the radio, talking on the radio.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It works out really well.
Nice.
If we had one up in the corner, and we had like a little video running
of us
talking. It'd be kind of silly, but because we're already talking to everybody.
You feel like you're in the studio.
I don't know. I guess so. However that works, guys. I keep looking up at the. So let's see. Next one up is going to be No Limits. No Limits Arts and Gifts. We've been promoting them, God, for
Mr. No Limits for a while now.
6 months now. I'm working my way up to flag. So maybe one of these days we'll get a flag in the mail. So No Limits Arts and Gifts, guys. You get a chance, definitely check them out. Again, No Limits Arts and Gifts. This is we have those flags, those friendship flags that we're giving away. We're getting a lot of good feedback from them. People enjoy them. People like them. So yes, definitely be a part of it that way. If you guys have any questions, you can look them up on Messenger. You can look them up on Facebook. No Limits Arts and Gifts.
Yep.
Check it out. All right, next one up is Lab. Live Art Basel.
Wow.
It's going to be on September 14th, September 15th. So definitely check it out, guys. There's going to be supposedly, and I'm saying supposedly, but it's going to be probably a lot more than 2,000 people there at this event. So there's going to be a lot of famous people. There's going to be virtual reality stuff. There's going to be vocal vendors. There's going to be food trucks. Yeah. There's going to be raffles.
There's going to be a lot of artsy people there.
There's going to be fashion runway, live music.
Kung Fu, everything.
Yeah, Kung Fu, lion dance. There's going to be quite a bit of stuff. So definitely check it out. Again, it's called The Lab. JP is doing a great job with this, and I'm very, very proud of him. It's not every day that you get a chance to do something like this. And he's doing it, so I'm really, really proud of him. Next is there we go, Authentic Shaolin Kung Fu, guys. If anybody has any kids, children, or adults, we run an adult-based school, but we do have room for some kids.
And we're putting it out there. We want serious martial artists, serious inquiries
only.
Please.
So this is not a school, and I'm going to put it out there. This is not a school for hobbyists. This is not a hobbyist school. No. This is a school for people who want martial arts to really be a part of their life, who are serious about training, who are serious and dedicated and want to learn something and know that it takes time to really acquire the skill.
Yeah. So now if you take the classes and things like that and you find out it's not for you, there's no hard feelings.
No, and then what can we do? We can show you to another school.
Exactly. Want somebody in the coalition that will fit with your with whatever you're looking for, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people out there, and there's plenty of good martial arts schools out there that we can actually send, people to, and I wouldn't feel bad at all about it. I would feel actually very good about it, and it would be a pleasure to send people to a good training martial art facility.
Yeah, man. So that's why we're doing this whole damn thing.
Damn thing.
They're doing the damn thing.
The whole damn thing. I see that. You're very, very emotional about that.
Yes.
So, cool. All right. So yeah, guys. So, I think that's all I have to say about that. We got a bunch of people on already, so I'm really, really excited. Kevin, what's going on? Hope everything is well. Rachel, how are you, my love? Hope everything is well. Thank you for your. For watching and supporting. Sifu Lloyd's on here, as always. And Clint Samuel. So I just think there's really just 4 people, me included. so
far?
Yeah, it's all good. So it's gonna grow. So guys, hang tight. I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to...
did we start the show yet?
Oh, yeah, we started the show, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we started the show. And we're... You like that, right?
I like that.
Yeah. So...
you guys will see that, brother.
Yeah, so I could put it up there. I could definitely put that up there for everybody to see. So... If people don't like what we're saying and what we're doing, this is what I have to say to that.
So we ain't swiping no more.
Yeah,
we ain't swiping no more. We give you the bird.
We're gonna give you the bird, and I got a whole bunch of people giving birds. So this is our giving love to everybody out there. If you guys don't like what we're saying, just swipe.
Swipe, man. Don't listen.
Don't listen.
It ain't gonna change what we're saying.
No, and we're just gonna keep it real. Even Mario's giving a figure.
Yes. So we got some topics we got to talk about today.
Yeah, man. So let me.
You don't queued up and set up already.
I do, man. So let's switch this up nice and strong. So let's see what we got here. And I'm kind of curious on why this is not This is not opening up.
Oh,
but
because you got to inflate it in. That's why.
yeah, no, I mean, I hope so. I hope that's going to be it. And nope, that's not it. So just keep talking. I'll figure this out. Just keep talking. I'll figure it out.
All right. So so we're gonna talk about a little bit about. We talked about this before, about how to run a school, but we're gonna talk about a little bit from the instructor's perspective in terms of how to make a living, but still sticking to the principles that you were guided through of training. That you were taught by your instructor.
It's so white.
Woo, I'm blinded. So we all got to make money, and not just make money, but I need to make more than McDonald's money. And McDonald's money nowadays they make good money. So I need to make more than McDonald's money. And you gotta make a living. The cost of living goes up. I like to drive my nice car. I like to take my family out and things like that. And
so I guess the first question would be, where's middle ground? That would be the first question, right? Yes. So where is our middle ground?
So middle ground, it means that you're making money, and you're teaching your martial arts, but you're not that 31 flavors and that. And that here's the fries and shake with that black belt.
Yeah, we don't want to do the fries and shakes with the black belt.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so that's the middle ground.
Right. So that's the middle ground. Okay. So you have fries and shake with that black belt, right? And then you have, punching your students till they get bruises and black and blues, and they don't want to come back to class anymore, right? So you want to find this middle ground. Yes. So you know what? Everybody has their own middle ground. So just the way everybody has their own understanding of reality, right? Everybody's reality is very different because everybody's grown up a different way. So middle ground is a very
loose term,
very loose and very wonky term, because where is and what is middle ground?
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
In terms of your middle ground.
There you go. Okay, good.
In terms of your middle ground consists of teaching your students, but what do you personally prepare your students for? In terms of your middle ground.
My middle ground is my students need to be prepared for real life martial arts situations.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank. If they're coming to a martial arts school, I don't need them learning hopscotch. If they come to a martial arts school, they need to learn how to defend themselves and learn to defend people that they love. That's why they're coming to a martial arts school, as well as mental and spiritual and everything else that goes along with it. But the main goal of a martial arts school is martial arts.
Okay.
Right? So that's my middle ground. My middle ground is there could be things floating around, a little high, a little low, whatever, but our main middle ground, our main understanding is that you need to learn proper self-defense, streetwise self-defense, something that's not going to get you killed, and something that will be able to save you and save your loved ones.
So not necessarily that you're going to be training every student's going to be a full contact fighter.
No.
But every student has to be comparable if they get into a conflict on the street.
Absolutely.
I see.
So that to me is a happy middle ground. I think that's a very, very happy middle ground. I mean, what do you think, Shifu?
I agree with that. Only thing I want to interject is, not every student's going to be that full contact fighter. We know this. But there has to be that level of, sometimes when you're teaching people that street self-defense and getting them ready for the street, and I've done this numerous times, and I've, and I'm going to, oh, you ready? And then something actually pops off, they freeze. Because they're not put in a situation where they're going to get grabbed, they're going to get touched, they're going to get smacked, they're going to get thrown to the floor. A lot of these schools teach that streetwise self-defense from the fact that people are going to come at you in a certain way. You're always going to be the victor. You're always going to be taking it down.
Yeah, it doesn't happen like that.
There is no way where, all right, what do I do if somebody hits me and smacks me to the floor? What happens if somebody gets that shot in and knocks and I'm woozy? What happens if somebody actually takes me down? And how am I going to get back up from that? So we have to teach that way where, the ladies, you still got to save your nails. You don't want to, you don't want to bust your nails up. But just know that when somebody comes to mug you, they're not going to care about your nails or your hair, and you gotta be prepared that somebody's going to take you to the floor, or hit you or whatever, and then you gotta be able to defend yourself from that. Which means that you got to learn how to take a shot. You got to learn how to get hit. Because that's reality. Most of the fights that I've seen don't jump off when people say, all right, you ready? I'm ready. All right, they put their hands up and they square off and then you get going. No, it always pop off if somebody's getting sucker punched or hit and you take that shot. Are you able to take that shot?
Yep, and I think that's a really important thing. So how do we prepare for taking a shot?
There's various ways. A lot of times we do drills where we're working certain drills that you show us in class, or I'm working with certain students. And
bottom line is, here we go. How do you prepare to take a shot?
Oh, you gotta get hit. You gotta spar.
Okay. You gotta get hit. You gotta spar. You gotta get hit.
You gotta get in and get grimy.
You gotta get grimy, and you gotta feel it, right? So you have to be able to understand. In order to understand something, if we were learning Tai Chi or Qigong, and I'm teaching you Tai Chi and Qigong, and I'm telling you this is what it feels like, and you never feel it, will you ever grow and understand and experience?
No.
Absolutely not. So you're missing the big picture if that's what you're doing, right? So we need to understand that when you're learning your Tai Chi and you're learning your Qigong and you're learning your martial arts, and especially learning the external martial arts or the physical part of the martial arts, if you are going to learn how to take a hit, you can't imagine what it's going to feel like. You need to learn how to take a hit. I'm not saying that somebody's got to take a 4x4 or a 2x4 and hit it across your head. What I'm telling you is that you need to learn how to start off slowly or start off lightly and learn how to take a hit and learn how not to panic from that hit so that you can grow from it.
Well,
right?
Even that, a grab, a choke.
Yep.
I can't tell you the first time I started learning chokes, I freaked out.
Yep.
I freaked out. My trainer brother got me in the choke. I was like, what, we doing this now?
Yeah.
And I was just like, and it's a scary, scary thing when you first get put into a choke and you don't know what to do.
Nope.
And it's like, I know what flashes into my mind. I'm gonna die. That's the first thing that
I'm gonna pass out.
I'm gonna pass out and die because and that's one of the first thing that pops into your head. You start struggling, you start doing this, and then next thing you know, your body starts giving up, and then you
then you go night night.
And then you go night night.
And then you go night night.
Yeah.
So here's the next question. So that's pretty interesting, right? So
Yes.
middle ground. So guys, this is a live podcast. This is an open podcast.
Oh yeah. So if you guys want to make some comments,
Yeah,
man.
open forum comments. So you know what? I think everybody's busy. This is getting to the tail end of August. So, people don't want to listen.
Right. They're gonna watch
Nobody
it later.
wants to listen to us. But anyway, guys. So again, this is an open forum. So I'm going to switch this out. Open forum podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Dude,
So
you get professional with this
bad,
stuff,
right?
man. You get professional.
So here's the next thing. Does everyone get a black belt / sash?
Yes.
No.
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 Yes.
No.
No.
No. Absolutely not.
No. Sure.
Not here.
No.
Not here. I'm not saying that that means everywhere. I'm just saying not here. You're not guaranteed a black belt here. Not at all.
So you're saying we don't have that slogan on the side? This is a black belt school?
No.
No.
So
Wow.
now there's some schools out there that call themselves this is a black belt school, right? And they have proven that by what they teach and how they teach, and they develop a lot of good martial artists and
Yes.
everything else. But for me, I see that in a different light. Like there's many different ways of reading that. This is a black belt school. There's very many different ways of reading that, because you can read that and say, you know what, these guys are working hard. This is a black belt school. This is a school that devotes themselves to creating,
acquiring that.
Yes,
or there's like we only care about the black belt.
Yeah,
That's
or
we don't care about anything else.
Or this
but
is
the
a black belt school, which means guaranteed. You know what? You work hard. You work, and you're going to get that black belt. So, and I'm not saying, either one is more correct than the other. What I am saying is that I don't think everybody deserves a black belt. and hear me out, everybody. Everybody can be upset at me, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But check it out. I'm not going to be president of the United States. I know that. I know that, and I'm not going to be upset that I'm not going to be.
I think you can win.
Nah.
I think you can win.
I'm a Jew in the running. God help a Jew become a president.
Shifu Road just jumped on.
Oh, Shifu, how are you, sir?
How are you, sir?
So,
he's gonna love this content.
Yeah. So for me, I think that not everybody is going to get that black belt or get that black sash. I believe that, I'm not going to be a doctor. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Jew too, right? Jews are doctors. Jews are doctors and lawyers.
Jews are
and bankers.
Yeah,
they're making money.
They got their yeah.
I don't know. I'm a poor Jew.
They got
I don't know. I'm from that poor Jew tribe.
You're that black sheep Jew.
Yeah, the black sheep Jew. The white chocolate Jew. The large tribe of the white chocolate Jew. So for me, I'm not going to be a doctor. I'm not going to be a dentist. I'm not going to do well in college. I did okay. I graduated, but I'm not, I wouldn't do well. I couldn't get a doctorate, or I'm not going to get a
PhD and stuff.
A PhD, So, and I'm okay with that, right? So not everybody's going to get what they want in life, but you can get to a certain level and be happy with that level.
Mm-mm.
I have students of mine that have been green sashes
for a long ass time.
I've got students of mine that have been purple sashes and red sashes for a long ass time. So everybody's journey's different, but I don't believe that everybody should be getting black belts like candy.
So let me ask you a little devil's advocate question here. So you're training your students,
and guys, this is for my school.
So now, so when you have your student, is your aspiration to train them to get to black belt, or just to train them to be the farthest level that they can get to? What is your aspiration? Do you want them to get to that black belt, or you just like, I'm training you to be the best martial artist you can be, black belt or no black belt?
I believe everybody can be Shaolin, right? I believe Shaolin is for everybody, but not everybody is meant for Shaolin. I believe that martial arts is meant for everybody, but not everybody's meant for martial arts, which means everybody's different. Everybody has different mindset. Everybody has a different will, right? So my job is to make you the best martial artist that you can be. Black belt doesn't mean shit. So
yes, we know that. You know that. Shh. We trying to educate these people.
Sifu, I love you so much. I just lost my train of thought. So I believe that when somebody comes into school, my goal is to assess them, to see where they are, and to make them the best martial artist spiritually, physically, and capable of being able to handle themselves in a situation. What's what Shifu said. Knowledge is what's important. Style can be passed on even if the person isn't a warrior. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So your first thing that pops in your head is like, oh, I got another black belt candidate coming into school. That doesn't enter your thought.
No, that does not enter my thought. Yeah. And you know what? In the 29 years that I've been teaching martial arts and have running a school, I have 10 active black sashes.
Damn.
That's it.
That sucks. 10,
and it doesn't suck for me. No, really.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
For
me, it's I mean, I'll get there eventually. I'm only 38 years of training, and I'm only have the school for 28 years, working on my 29th year now. So
wow.
You know what? So for me, I'm still a baby. I'm still a student. I'm still growing, and I will one of these days, have that decent amount of black sashes underneath me. But the black sashes that I have, you included 22 years. Nick 24 years. Nick 21 years. Or 22 years.
Yeah.
So we have 18-year black belts, we have 24-year black belts, we have 21-year black belts. For me, that's awesome. Not everyone in Shaolin Temple is a warrior monk.
A black
belt gold.
is
a look at an end. Think about it. Absolutely. So for me, Sifu, what I do is we have at Black Sash, I have, and unfortunately, see, people don't see it that way, but for me, my Black Sashes have Black Sash training once a month, and it's 4-hour classes. So their training is ongoing, just like your school, and I look up to your school and Zhong Shi school, and all these other great martial artists have everything past the Black Sash, which is the true training, right? We've mastered our basic skills, and now we're looking to grow from that, right?
Yes.
You have anything else to say about that? Yes.
Well, I agree with definitely what Sifu Raul is. The concept of training is knowledge, not rank.
Yes.
The only problem is, how can I word this the right way without sounding like a douche?
Like a douche. Douche.
Yeah. So we have to know where in the pecking order the students are, right? So just like you have an older brother, you have a younger sister, you have an uncle, you have things like that. The students have to know who to look up to, who to turn to, who the older brother is.
I'm sorry. Sifu, I gotta say, you're writing quite a bit.
He's on fire.
You're doing well, because I remember when we first started, you were like,
he couldn't keep up.
One finger typing, you couldn't keep up, and you wanted to express yourself.
He got new keyboard.
Hey, I don't know. You're doing good though, man. You're a lot quicker than me. Yeah. I'm glad we're talking, because if I was writing, it wouldn't work out. There's no problem. You have dues that are A, B, and C.
But they all graduated. Yes.
Yes. He's laughing because we were talking about one finger typers, you know. So.
Yes. So, the concept for me is the term black belt were the elite students that were directly under the instructor. So we use the term black belt, which is a new age term, but in the old days, the term for black belt was called disciples. Those were the disciples. Right? So those are the ones that they were elite students, and the ones that were the inner door disciples that the instructor groomed and earned to have the best skill, the most knowledge, the ones who were representatives, perpetuate the style. That concept has changed now into what we consider now is black belt. Now, the problem with that is black belt. To attain that black belt, the standards and the requirements have changed throughout the decades and the years. So that's why the ranking of black belt should be if it's
See, so Sifu said it.
Yes,
he said what's important is to produce quality and worry less about quantity.
Yes,
amen.
Yeah. And that's why in certain systems like our style. We only have so many sashes. To get the black sash, there's probably like 8 sashes you got to go through. And there's no real like tips and things like that, and things like it's you either got your sash and move on to your next level, or that's it.
The kids we give, the kids we help out a little bit.
The kids we help out a little bit, but there's not too much. There's like maybe 1 or 2 sashes they get a tip,
and that's it.
And that structure has lasted in this school for 29 years. Yep. Certain schools, they have, I see people with the stripes going down one side and the stripes coming up the other side, and
if it works for them,
it works for them. It works for them, but, I see people with all those stripes, and then I look at their skills, and I'm like, yeah, take that belt off. That's the first thing that comes into my mind, take that belt off,
Produce quality. Yeah. So whatever your curriculum is, just produce quality.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's Sifu, and you know what? Unfortunately, that's what you think. That's what I think. That's what a lot of the good martial artists think. But the ones that are out there that are looking to, have their yachts and their,
their Maseratis and stuff like that.
They're not looking at that.
Yeah.
They're really not looking at that. So let's move on to the next question, because we're banging on this question. We're already at 38 minutes in, so I don't know if we're going to be able to finish all these questions, right? So here, how long should a test be? Now, for me,
what kind of test you talking about?
Martial arts test. What do you mean? So
the testing for next levels.
Yeah. So how long should a test be, right? So for me, the way I tell the students is our tests are designed to make the students fail. Now,
Wow.
I know. So if your test is not designed to make the students fail, that means everybody who takes the test passes,
regardless if they have
their material or not.
So let me ask you. So people who have ranking tests. So would you say the test is to see from level to level or rank to rank, is to see how they progress from that rank to the new rank, and see if they have improved in their skill.
Look at you.
And is that what we're
There's
looking for?
a reason why I like Shifu so much.
Is that
so? What I'm trying to say
is that what we're doing? Is
that's what we're saying?
That's what we're saying.
So, what we do in our curriculum is, if you're a white sash, you learn white sash material. If you're a yellow sash, when you test for yellow, you need to show all of your white sash material plus your yellow sash material. If you go to orange sash, you need to show all of your white sash material, your yellow sash material, and your orange sash material. So there is nothing that is forgotten as you test.
And you want to see that progression of,
test
say,
depends on the material they have.
What's he saying?
It says a test depends on the material that. It's now Clint's writing. A test depends on the material they have. One is physical and the other is psychological, at least at my school.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
I like that.
Clint
I like
wrote
that.
brown belt in Kempo was 3 hours. My white sash test in Kung Fu was 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Now, we're not saying one is better than the other. But what we're saying is why our tests are so long, and I tell the students all the time, is I look at everything, right? And Shifu tells this story all the time. There was a Kung Fu brother of his that came before an instructor, and everybody lined up, and he lined up in an attention position, and his posture wasn't the right way, conducive to the discipline and the quality, the style, and he took one look at that and said, "No, you're not in the right stance. You're not ready to test. See you next year." You know? And I heard that story. I was like, wow, he was a mean son of a bitch.
Well,
you know, but
but think about this. We had a student that was Che testing for black sash, or was he testing for red sash?
He was testing for his red sash.
So he was testing for his red sash. So Lao Sher, one of our students, was testing for his red sash. And 20 minutes in, his eyes rolled back and he passed out. So his eyes rolled back and he passed out. And I instantly failed him.
Yes.
And told him he's not ready. Next year, come back.
Yes.
Get your stamina together, and we'll make it work.
And it wasn't a punishment.
No, it wasn't a punishment.
Because what I want to see is, like Shifu Rose said, it's physical as well as psychological. So if I'm coming to a test and being tested to learn a higher level of technique, I have to make damn sure that not only do I have my forms, my mental state has to be there, but I have to make sure that my physical state is going to be there, because usually the higher level material is required more physicality on your body.
Yep.
You know, you have to be tougher, you have to be faster, you have to be stronger. Your stances have to be on point, because obviously the higher levels of material requires more stress on the body. So if you're coming to a test and you're showing me that you're still at a beginner level of a physicality, you're not ready for that rank. You're not ready for that level.
So Shifu wrote, remember, the length of a test doesn't determine the level of their skills.
No.
Absolutely not.
Not at all. But I don't believe in the cookie cutter way of testing. You got 30 people and you got to get shoot, 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 and you test these people in 45 minutes without fully assessing everything, because
there's no way,
right? But people test, and they think the test the requirements for the test is just testing their forms and their weapons, and not testing their physical and mental state.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
And you got people that come to a test that can't do push-ups. You got people that come to a test that can't do sit-ups. You got people that come to a test that can't hold their basic stances for more than 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking to move them up to an advanced level where they're going to be learning hell of a harder stuff.
That's why only the qualified should be testing.
Yes.
Agreed. Absolutely.
And and from day one, from like you said, from that white sash up to that level.
Ooh, we're getting a red light.
We are?
Yeah, it went back to green.
Oh, it's bouncing?
Yeah, it's bouncing.
Yeah. you want to make sure that, yes, from the stance, from the way it looked from a white sash to now, it has to be on point. From the way it looked with your footwork and your transitions from the white sash to now has to look a certain way, has to be a certain way. So you're just looking, and from the way, and you were yelling at us the other day, we're holding the palm strikes, and the thumbs are wrong, and we're yelling at you. That gets looked at, because when you start doing open hand strikes, if you don't understand how to hold your hand the proper way, you're gonna get your hand broke. And a lot of instructors kind of they kind of ride over that.
So I'm gonna switch this over to the next one, because it's exactly what we're talking about. Okay. So what consists of test material? So just keep talking, because that's what we're talking about. So
so from the way that here a roundhouse kick, I say to a student, throw a roundhouse kick, and they throw a roundhouse kick, right? And then what do? I break down the body mechanics of the roundhouse kick. I said, nope, that's wrong, this wrong, that wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And I'm not doing it to be a prick. What I'm doing it is, for down the road, when I start teaching them bag work, and they start learning how to do drills, they start learning how to throw the kick against somebody, because certain body mechanics with that certain kick has to be done a certain way to produce power to cause damage. Right? So from the time that they came to me, did that test, when they had their white sash, now they're going 2 levels up. That roundhouse kick has to look totally different. It can't look the same way as when they took their white sash test.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So that's the kind of things that I look for testing material, not the forms, because I can sit there and just like, I'm doing the form again. I'm doing the form again. I look for the body mechanics on every single test. How's that being improved? Side kicks, punches, things like that, because the next thing you got to do is you got to start teaching them how to hit people, or how to hit things, and how to produce power, how to produce damage for their self-defense. And if they're not growing from level to level in that quality of that martial art, then the testing material, you might as well just hand them a certificate from Jacqueline or something like that.
And a certificate from the McDojo.
Yeah, because they did a good workout for the day. They didn't. The testing material didn't reflect their improvement in their skills.
Agreed. All right, so the next one, I know I'm rushing through this right now. I don't mean to rush through it, but we're like 44 minutes in already. So here's the next one. What is grit?
Grit. You mean? Now, I eat those, right?
Grits. No, not grits.
Grits?
You're awesome. Yeah, so
you talking about?
I'm talking about grit.
Grit with butter.
No grit with butter. I'm talking about grit.
Oh, grit.
I'm talking about grimy grit.
Oh, I got you.
So I have a story for everybody. So this is about what? You don't even know what story.
No, look. He wrote. He said he liked my
KFC.
So I love, man. He's right on point. He's right on there, man.
Oh shit. So what is grits?
What is grits?
What is grits? You don't know what a grit is? Nikes. All right, guys. So what is grit? So I have a story. So my story is, I had a student that was coming to class.
Very nice young man.
Very nice young man. So he's coming to class, and we're going over the material over and over again. So you know what? You're going over the material, you're sitting in horse stance, you're throwing your punches, you're throwing your kicks, and we're doing it all the time. We're doing it every day.
Yeah.
So we're looking to master our skill.
Yeah, and you're about 6 months in.
And yeah, if you're 6 months in, you're not even scratching the surface yet, right? So we need to have patience. We need to understand that there is beauty in repetition.
Yes.
Right? We get stronger from that repetition. We get faster from that repetition. We become more experienced from that repetition. We become better, more experienced, more qualified to be able to throw a punch, to be able to throw a kick, to be able to maneuver, to understand transition. So by constantly going over the same stuff.
You know that, and I know that, but for somebody who's just coming in, they have to learn that. They have to learn that.
So as long as you keep the doors open for students to be able to ask questions, you can help them along and teach them, because sometimes they truly don't understand why we do what we do. Right?
Yes.
So grit is taking a soccer ball and running up and down the field every day for a half an hour for 3 years. So getting grimy is eating grits. Right? Getting grimy is all about eating grits.
Eating grits, man.
So we need to eat bitter. We need to understand what that hardcore grit is, and understand that there's beauty in repetition of what you do.
And understand that, yes, your ass is going to get bored.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be redundant. Yes, it's going to be tedious. Yes. But know in the back of your mind, when one day the instructor comes to you and says, all right, you got that technique down? Yep. All right, get in there. This guy's going to do this, and you do it. Right? So you want to be confident that you have that technique down, where you're going to be able to do it in a real-time sense.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the grit, you know, to practice it knowing that one day it's going to be called upon. You know, it's definitely going to be called upon. So, yeah, I get in, I do, we do our workouts, and I practice my forms, and I get in, I do my shadow boxing and stuff like that, and the same shit every day, over and over and over again.
You sound like you don't like eating grits.
I don't, there's only so many ways you can eat grits. You know what I mean? Yeah. You get butter, you get tired of butter. Then you put honey on it, you get tired of honey. And then you put this on it, you get tired of that. And then you got to cycle all the way back to butter. And then, but
it's like growing up and eating matzah.
Oh my God,
dude! I used to growing up, and you go through that whole period where you can't eat anything except matzah, nothing that has yeast in it. Everything has yeast in it.
Yes.
Right. So my father, that's all we had was matzah in the house. And when I tell you, I put everything on matzah, man. I put peanut butter on matzah. I put honey on matzah. I put butter on matzah until I found maple syrup.
Ooh.
Dude, maple syrup and matzah is awesome.
The bomb. I think I put that on my grits.
Dude,
yes.
Maple syrup and matzah is great. Now all the little Jews out there are going to be like, oh my God. Right? I don't know how legit. I don't know if you're allowed to, right?
Hey,
I don't think it's. I think it's kosher. I think you're good, but
you gotta choke it down, man.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, because matzah is so dry, it's like a big goddamn cracker.
Oh, like grits. You ever had grits before?
I never had grits.
Oh my God,
I never had grits.
It's like take rice and boil it till it's like mush, and then put.
See, that's why I wouldn't be able to eat it.
Yeah,
because it's just the consistency.
It's
of
just
it.
like and you eat, and it tastes good at first.
Like farina.
Yeah, but after that, eating that for a while, you're just like, oh.
Yeah. I'll stick with my matzah and maple syrup, man. That was the best. When I discovered matzah with maple syrup, dude, it was like E equals MC squared. I was like, I'm Einstein. All the kids are just putting butter, and I'm dipping it in maple syrup. Yeah, so it was good, man. It was good.
So that's what the term is, grit.
We went way off topic. Way off topic,
yeah,
but it was a lot of fun.
Everybody, go out there, train, get your grit on.
Yep, try some matzah with
Get your matzah on, get your grit on.
Get your grit on. Get your grit on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Did it kick us off?
It kicked us off.
It kicked us off. It's coming back.
Oh!
There we are.
We're back on.
Yes.
So I'm going to start advertising before we get kicked out. All right, so here we go, guys. Grandmaster Lee Kum Wing, 516-1010. Again, 516-466-1010. It's going to be in Great Neck on the 21st and the 22nd.
Oh, popping us off, man.
Is it?
Yeah, keep going,
Grandmaster Lee Kum Wing. Check it out, guys. If anybody has any questions, call Shifu Raul. 516-466-1010. Great Neck. Definitely check it out. 21st and the 22nd. I will say it again to make sure we're all hearing this. Grandmaster Lee Kum Wing. 516-466-1010. Great Neck. Definitely check it out. Be a part of it. 21st and 22nd.
Oh, there you are.
All right, so this is something that you guys should not be
like
missing.
Mrs. Butterworth.
Easy
glitch with Miss Butterworth.
I hope we're not getting kicked off, man. It's glitching.
Oh, it's glitching.
It's glitching.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta hurry, guys.
We gotta hurry.
And it keeps bouncing me back.
Oh, no.
So here we go, guys. We're okay. We're in the green right now. We're still good. Here we go. Next one. Sanda Seminar, 4th Annual Sanda Seminar, October 19th, guys. Do not miss this. 9 to 1. 631-447-7738. Again, 631-447-7738. 4th Annual Sanda Seminar, October 19th. Do not miss this, guys. You're going to absolutely love this seminar. This is open to all schools. And again, it's just all about the knowledge. It's all about learning, and it's all about growing.
Yes.
We're going to miss that one. 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 We're going to go right to this one. Here we go, guys. Next one.
The lab.
Live Art Basel, guys.
Can't get your Basel on.
Check it out. Be a part of it again on the 14th of September and the 15th of September, guys. It's going to be a great show. Don't miss out on this. So all of these are happening. All of these are happening really close to home. Again, on the 14th and the 15th.
We will be there.
We will be there. Thank you so much, Shifu. So you know what?
For man that constantly supports people, constantly supports us. You know, he is a true ambassador of the coalition. You know,
we love you.
We love you for that, Shifu.
Yeah. So you know what? It's all about practicing what you preach.
Yes.
Right. So you're holding that torch and you're carrying that torch and you're showing people,
and you're showing us
how we should be behaving and what we should be doing. And you know what? We follow suit.
That's right, man.
So thank you so much, Shifu, and thanks for supporting. I really, really appreciate it. So again, Live Art Basel on the 14th to the 15th of September, and then on the 21st. So I'm gonna go back here, guys. I'm gonna go backwards again. And then on the 21st and the 22nd. So 14th and the 15th is the Basel.
Yeah.
The 21st and the 22nd is with Grandmaster Lee Kam Wing. Again, guys, if you're out there, check it out. 516-466-1010. It's going to be in Great Neck, guys. Do not miss this. It's going to be a great one. And I'm going to go back to this again. Yeah, man, guys, don't miss these. This is the 4th Annual Sanda Seminar, October. So you got 2 months on this one, but you only have a couple of weeks for Grandmaster Lee Kam Wing. So get involved, get those tickets, and get going. Get those tickets,
man. Get those tickets.
It's important, man. You got to push. So again, 4th Annual Sanda Seminar, October 19th. Looks like we're in the green now. It looks like we're okay.
Keep talking.
I could cool out just a little bit. So what we need to do is
we'll be advertising, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the website real quick, guys. If you get a chance. Okay. If you guys get a chance, check us out. Check us out on the web, www.shaolinlohan.com. Definitely be a part of the movement. Be a part of our school.
Yes, the movement. I like that. Be part of the movement.
Be part of the movement. There's lots of good information on this website.
Shaolin Lohan movement.
Yeah, the martial art movement, the coalition, guys. Definitely be strong with that. Definitely be a part of that. If you guys are curious, we do have an Instagram. Just running right through it.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
Not now. And
go back to this, right?
Yeah.
Go right back to that. So check it out, guys. So here we are. Talk real, get real. Yeah. So guys, definitely we have lots of stuff that's going on here with the Instagram. If you guys have any questions, check it out. We've got plenty of videos.
We got daily IG. Sometimes 3-4 times a day.
Yeah, dude, all the time, man.
All the time.
Check out the stories. Be a part of it. Again, guys, I'm so... double hammers.
Double hammers.
So, Shifu, I got a question for you. Is the double hammers going to be happening on the 21st or the 22nd? I need to know. I was going to call him, so hopefully he will answer back shortly. But the double hammers is going to be an amazing, amazing seminar. I can't wait.
That is the shiznit.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to be a part of it. So he will answer back shortly, I am sure. So I'm going to switch back to that because I'm not going to panic. I'm not panicking.
He said 21st. Woohoo!
All right, so the 21st. So guys, definitely do not miss the hammers, man. I can't wait. I'm super, super, super excited. I've been dreaming about. I've been dreaming about it. So definitely something that shouldn't be missed.
Broadsword versus broadsword
on the 22nd. So
that's hot too.
So more information.
That's
so
hot
there's
too.
going to be a big 2-day seminar. There's going to be lots of information going on, guys. Definitely be a part of it. Definitely check it out. And I am looking for something that I cannot find.
What are we looking for?
There we go. Just want to end on a good note.
Yeah.
So So, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of it. Let's see where we are. We are into...
We got about 4 minutes left.
4 minutes left. So, guys...
Oh, see, there's the time right there.
So, guys, check it out. So, if you guys want to check us out on Facebook, which you already do, so just check us out. It's Authentic Shaolin Kung Fu on Facebook.
And I fixed the YouTube, so we're going to be on YouTube as well. So our stream on YouTube.
So check out the YouTube. He's also going to be ripping a whole bunch of stuff and putting stuff on there.
Stuff on. Double hammers.
So it's going to be on the 22nd. That's awesome. So lots and lots of information, guys. Check us out on Instagram. So it's on Instagram. It's Shaolin Lohan on Instagram. On Facebook, we already know Authentic Shaolin Kung Fu, and on YouTube, it's www.youtube.com/Authentic Shaolin Kung Fu. Correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So definitely check it out. Definitely be a part of it. Is there anything else that you want to say tonight?
I'd just like to say
we should have got Shifu Raul on because he has been so active all night tonight.
Well, we talk about a topic that he likes to talk about. He likes to talk about it thoroughly.
Yes.
I just like to say, the topics that we talk about may upset some people, but
you sound like you were going to get a global award. So here's your global award.
I would like to thank everybody that supported me from the
certificate
from the trigger community.
You got a trophy. He's going to hang this trophy up.
Hang my trophy up.
Oh, God. That's my trophy. Give me my good game trophy. There it is, trophies, certificate.
Oh God, that's funny.
Oh,
but yes, for school owners, we're not trying to make light of what you guys do, but like I always say,
he said next time he wants to come on.
Oh, sweet. Next time, but I always say that there's realities to this stuff. So you can't sugarcoat it. You can't explain it away. You can't put it in a nice little box.
You can't?
No, I mean, you can try.
You can't put cotton candy on it?
But what I've learned is when it comes down...
You can't put matzah and maple syrup on it?
Matzah, maple syrup, grits and butter.
Grits and butter?
Yeah.
Grits and maple syrup.
But what I've learned in my experience is, it's that realism. When somebody steps in front of you and go like this, what's up, you ready? It's that reality to it.
Yep.
Where's your training taking you?
Where you training at now?
Yeah,
it's 3 yards behind you, running the other direction.
And for sometimes I had a hard lesson that I had to put my nose to the grindstone, and the first time I was sparring with somebody that wasn't from my school, and we're supposed to be respectful, we're supposed to be this, and not everybody has the same integrity that everybody has, So yeah, you can be respectful, but then when stuff pops off, it's like, sorry, dude, but you guys to get it. You guys to take this ass whipping, and you gotta come from that realistic place, And this is a lot of things that sometimes your instructor can't teach you.
Just experience.
He just yeah, go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
It's just all about experience.
It's all about experiencing it, And for me, that's the true reality of no matter what style it is. That's the reality of it, and that's what you have to come to terms with. There's reality to this stuff, Even in competition, somebody steps in front of you in competition. I've experienced it. He's experienced it. They don't care, It's supposed to be light contact, right? It's not full contact. It's supposed to be this, and then, if you're not prepared, you're gonna have a bad day.
you're gonna be upset.
You're gonna be upset.
You're gonna get your feelings hurt.
You're gonna be upset, and that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you're on the street. You'd be more than upset.
Yeah. So guys, we are officially at an hour, so we are gonna say goodbye. It's very sad to say goodbye.
You wanna go to Big Bobblehead? Or you wanna keep this going?
What?
You wanna go to Big Bobbleheads? Or you wanna keep this
Big
going?
Bobbleheads? We can go to Big Bobbleheads. I got you.
Yeah.
I
know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, we're on big bobblehead. We're on big bobblehead duty, so it's all good, man. So yeah, definitely, guys. I'm really, really happy. We got lots of people on. We got Shifu Raul. Thank you so much for being on here.
Yes. Martial arts shouldn't be any different than boxing.
Yep. It shouldn't be. Unfortunately, it is. Unfortunately, it is. But Thank you guys so much for being here. Shifu Raul, thank you very much for being on the show. Because you pretty much should have been on the show, but we'll get you on next time.
Yes.
And we'll do some more advertisements. I really can't wait to see your Grandmaster. I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to be there for your celebration. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, I got my tickets.
Yeah, and I got my tickets, so I'm very, very excited to be there. So again, thank you very much for being on the show. Thank you for being my Shifu. Thank you for being my uncle. Thank you for being a part of the martial arts community and really practicing what you preach and living by example. And it just makes me very happy because a lot of people don't have that. They don't have that. They don't have the ability to have somebody in their life like that.
Well,
I guess what I'm trying to say.
They're not tenacious, which means tenacious. I just learned that word. Tenacious means that there's no unwavering to their goal, right? So if you have that goal, and all of a sudden something happens, it's like, oh, okay, I can do this now. No. If you have tenacity, that means
you have grit.
You have grit. That's right.
You got grit.
That's it. You got that grit.
You got grit.
Grit with maple syrup.
You got masa.
You
use masa.
Yeah, that's that tenacity. And somebody who has that tenacity, no matter what obstacle they might veer off, but they have to come right back.
Yep. Yep.
So
guys, again, thank you very much for being a part of the show. Thank you for everything. And I think we're done.
I think that's it.
I think that's
we exhausted our grits.
See you guys later. Talk real, get real. Train real, get real. And